Welcome back everyone to the next video. So we've just gone back to this cutscene, which I believe we need to go to the Haunted Meadows where we were before. So let's do it. Okay, so we had a save in over on the right hand side, which we don't need to go to. So we just need to explore for how to get out of this area. So, right, that was where the inn was. Let's have a look this way. So I believe we've had 6 dungeons so far. Not everyone's had a boss, but there's been 6. Or at least 5 playable to most people without glitching it. It's quite a big open space. Oh. Hopefully we come across a path. Oh, first time I've come across arrows. Oh, some bushes. Must have been quite generous in this area. Seems to be quite a lot of stuff to pick up. I don't think this way's helping us. Now I'm wondering if there's a tree we need to break into or move, because at the minute it just looks like one huge area. Oh, I have actually had a few private messages come through with a few questions asking about the game. I'll talk about one at the minute. Someone asked could they play this on a SNES emulator. Oh, one sec. Mr. Kappa. Ah, so that's why there's so many ghosts, so we've got to go back and kill the rest of them. As I was saying, someone asked could they play it on a SNES or an emulator. Unfortunately not, it is just a PC game, so you'll need to just play it on a Windows based machine, or if you've got parallels for a Mac, something like that, that'll work as well. I did have it running in like a web app a while ago, but it was so glitchy I never bothered sort of making sure it fully worked. Oh. Pretty insistent, he doesn't want to let me through. No, we're not getting through there. That's the graveyard, which I'm assuming the dungeon's in there somewhere. So there's got to be some more ghosts around. Pretty sure I've got them all. Spread out a bit. Seems pretty quiet to me. Oh. Thought that was going to be the last one there. If you ever come across a ghost in real life, just make sure you got a boomerang. Sorts it out every time. Oh, there we go. Right, so I believe he said come back to him. Oh. There we go. Looks like something's to the left as well. Let's just go and speak to him. Right. This guy's very lazy. Okay, so I've got to go and get a jewel for him, as it doesn't appear he can walk. So I think I mentioned it earlier in the videos, video 1 or 2, but I did kind of make some of the areas quite dungeon-like. As you can see here, there's little tasks you need to do, side missions, basically. So one thing I felt with Skyward Sword, they did have too many sort of side missions, in my opinion anyway. It just bogged down the game a bit. Right, I'm hoping we're getting near this chest. We're not just running around in circles. So I'm not feeling very confident here. Oh, no. I have a jewel. Unfortunately, I don't think we get Pegasus boots in this game. That would have been handy. I think I just tried to make the game sort of a bit more fleshed out with these areas, but they can be quite time consuming. I think I just made it so that you wouldn't be going into a dungeon so quickly. Generally there isn't much sort of going back. Most Zelda games are quite open world, but it does follow a path really. Right. The bunny suit. Link seems a bit confused. Right, so we can't use weapons. Ah, Rhino. Right, we've got to go back to the top right of the graveyard area. Well, where the graveyard is. We should get through. This is obviously the bunny Link from the Dark World, when Link first goes into it in Link to the Past. So we should get through. Oh, he's moved out of the way. Oh. Okay, should get onto the next screen. The graveyard. Okay, we're back to Link. Oh. Okay, so we can push the graves. I don't know if it's in any particular order, or maybe we're just trying to find an exit. I bet that one in the middle is, but yeah, I'm sure it is. There we go, into the dungeon. We're underground. Oh, we've got spikes now. And our first key. It's quite easy to avoid those at the minute. Okay, I've got a crossroad. That's where we come in. No. Many crossroads. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Ah, right. They look like things that need to be squashed by the hammer. Not many enemies at the minute. Oh, spoke too soon. Now we can go down even further. Nothing much there. Good old friends, spike blocks. For a key and 5 arrows. Haven't really needed to use those very much. Okay, we can go back. Can't exactly remember my path back. Back upstairs. Another one of the questions I was asked was, personally, what is my favourite Zelda game? First one I did play was Link's Awakening, and you know, I really enjoyed that game. It was just so different to anything I've been playing before. Previous to that, I was really just gaming on the Amiga. There's a magic hammer. That wasn't very clever. Let's get back to that area. Okay, well I've got the magic hammer back, so we're going to continue from here and see how far we can get. As I was saying, yeah, Zelda 4 was pretty much the first Zelda game I had. Okay, There's been a few failed attempts, so I've fast forwarded through those. It's very tricky to get through this with only 3 hearts. I haven't come across any collectible hearts yet, and a bit later on there's a few tricky bits, so I quite easily lost those lives. Anyway, going back to Zelda Link's Awakening, let's be careful there. Yeah, I basically really just gamed on Sega Mega Drive, which is Genesis in America, and the Amiga was Sega Game Gear. That was pretty much what I played on, so as soon as I got Link's Awakening, it was so different to what I played before. And then eventually I got a SNES with Link to the Past, which we all know is a great game, and they're making a sequel for the 3DS, which hopefully is going to be good. But yeah, the other ones, Wind Waker, although I did enjoy what I played, I never finished it. That's getting a HD remake on the Wii U later in the year. And Twilight Princess I thought was quite good. A little bit too similar to Ocarina of Time. Skyward Sword, I never quite got into it that much due to not getting on with the motion controls that great, and my Wii seemed to die after 10 hours of playing it. So I've never been able to go back. There's obviously Ocarina of Time, which was the whole reason I made Zelda Power. So yeah, I would say it did a good job on a Zelda title. First time in 3D as well. Nintendo did a great job. I don't think it was perfect like a lot of people would like it to think it is, but it's a very good game. I always did wonder if they rushed it a bit, because there was a few bits in that game that I think could have been expanded on, but we'll never quite know. Right, we can hit these turtles. And there's our boss here. So hopefully we just need to go back to the other blocks we need to use the hammer on, and we can continue up to wherever the boss room is. Okay. Still got all 3 lives as well, which is what we want. More spike blocks. Just cannot lose 1 life, if possible. Oh. Stick to the wall. Right, on the off chance they've got some health. Would be nice. Oh, that was close. The dodgy collision detection. So as long as we can get to the boss room, we're all good. No hearts for us though. Let's have a look down this tunnel. Right, so I need a key. Should have just gone straight down, I think. Oh, we've got another staircase. Do I go down? Oh, think that's the most rupees I've had so far. We might actually be able to save in an inn this time. That should be the key. This is quite a big level, but there's far too many tunnels to navigate. See, I'm even confusing myself. Got a good feeling about this. Yeah. That's our boss room, I believe. Oh, nasty. Right, let's try that again. Okay. Hopefully that will kill them all. Make my life easier. Yeah. Definitely worked. Down to 2. Oh. It's a big eyeball. Oh, so close. Well, we know what to do. So they take 3 hits each. I dread to think what using the sword's like on this. Oh. Third time lucky, surely. Wonder if the arrows work. No. Don't use arrows. Something is seriously wrong with those. Right. Excellent, right. That's what I'm talking about. 7 lives. Princess Janaka. You saved me, Link. I'm eternally grateful. Or in... Sure I spelled that wrong. One more princess to go. So we've got a bit of background history on Ganon's twin brother, Shamrad. hopefully we'll find out that history a bit later on in the game. Right, we're going to Frozen City. Right, I did have enough rupees I thought, but obviously dying so much removed them. I don't think that should ever really happen. Right. Oh, we got... don't think we've seen those enemies before. Oh, what's this? It's a lamp repair shop. Right, we're not going to go in there for a minute, I just want to have a look for an inn. Doesn't actually seem like this area's got one. Oh. That looked like a bugged enemy. Ah, right, so we got the Dark Woods. I wonder if that's the Lost Woods. Okay, I can't seem to find an inn, so I'm going to save it there, end the video, and we'll be back with the next part.